So something I need to mention is that this is the Spyderco Native 5 lightweight. This is the lightweight version. So my
What were you filming? Sorry, I just need my chocolate.
You need your chocolate?
Yeah.
You need your massive bag of
It's not massive, it's just enough.
bag of chocolate. Okay. Anyway.
Sorry.
The man needs his chocolate. Anyway, so that guy right there, he had the G10 version. I think that's what it is. He had the G10 version. But he gave it to his dad, or else I would review as kind of a side-by-side review, but this is the lightweight. Everyone's got to have their chocolate. This knife is definitely one of my favorite knives. It's one that gets grabbed by me, like, I mean, I say that about a lot of my knives, but this one gets grabbed for use more frequently than a lot of others. I often grab the others that are flippers because I love to flip them. This isn't a flipper, but it is such a good EDC knife. Like, this, as far as this goes, as far as like, whether you are a knife collector or not a knife collector, this is one of those that if you're not necessarily like a knife collector, but you're looking for a knife that is very reliable and easy to carry, and you can just grab for just all kinds of everything, and something, you're just looking for something that's very reliable that way. I wish the sun wouldn't do that. I need lighting in here. Reliable as far as just it's my knife, I use it, it's reliable for everything. This is one of those kind of knives. This knife is so awesome. It's extraordinarily lightweight, yet it's high quality, it's durable, there's not blade play, there's not, it's really good. And one of the things I really like about this one is, and there's actually a con to this too, but I really enjoy it, and I think the con that I'm gonna tell you is very minimal, and maybe not even, I don't know if it's necessarily that much of a con. But first, of the pros, I really like the hole in the blade, because, man, my thumb's on that side. But I love that I can put my finger, latch my finger onto it, and open it like that. It's fun. Like, it's to me, it's fun. It might not be a flipper, but it's still like a fun little feature. And you just, like, as far as like playing with it and opening it, it's a fun way to open this knife. I enjoy it. Now, let me try to hold it still better. I'm kind of like fast today, I can tell. Let's just take a close look at it. Well, first, okay, let's not get sidetracked. The con, we'll talk about the con first with the hole. That might not even really technically, I don't even know if it does enough to matter at all. The hole in the blade could technically maybe make the blade weaker. But I really don't know if it would even be enough to even matter, like, at all. I really don't know. I mean, because technically there's a hole there. I mean, could weaken it a little bit. I don't really know if you're actually going to run into any problem with that, though. Like, I really don't. I mean, you'd have to be really being rough on this thing, is my thought. But other than that, I think it's a great, cool little feature. And then, now this is a gorgeous knife. This is a cool, I'm trying to get the focus on here. And this is really cool. There we go. Look at the design on the blade. I love that. Look at that. Just all this texture, and you got the spider in the middle. I've always thought the spider looked kind of like a tick. It's kind of funny. I like it. I like it. I am not saying anything about it. Obviously, the spider on the blade. And then, like, this hand fit is another perfect feature of this. That's just perfect. Like, look. You just grip right on in your hand, and your thumb fits right there for leveraging it around really well. It's... Sorry, I'm looking at my notes for a second. Yeah, this is an fiberglass reinforced nylon handle. So that's what your handle is. And I obviously wanted pink. I'm all girly. But there's a lot of colors. I don't remember all the colors, but there's a lot of great colors in this knife. Yeah, and the clip is really secure on this. It's just really a great knife. Like, this is one that is like, it's an EDC, very EDC knife, and emphasis on the ED party every day. It would be perfect for that. Reliable, great, and look, I can't emphasize again the lightweight nature of this. It is so lightweight. It's absolutely just like, it's one of those that if I want to exercise and have a knife on me, this is one of those knives that I will use for that, because it doesn't weigh you down at all. It's kind of long, but it's still not bad for that. It's perfect size-wise for, in general, for just being a knife. Like, this is wonderful. And I love my Native 5. I can't say enough about it. Like I said, if it had a flipper option, I'd be even more all for it. But it's still fun. It's still fun to open. Here's let's show. Push. And then that closes it. This is a good one. Show you the details. Is it closed? That clip works well too. This is a really good clip. It holds very, very well. Nice clip on this. My blade has a lot of fingerprints on it. Oh, whatever. That's just... Wish it wouldn't go in and out of focus. I'm probably being really annoying here, and it's probably taking way too long. But yeah. It's awesome. Get your hand just so perfect, like better than so many other knives that you'll find. It's just so good, and it's made in such a way that, like, if you're pushing, and how do I show that? If you're pushing this way, then with the knife, your finger will grip against this texture this way to keep your hand from sliding, and if you're pulling this way, man, this is hard to show. If you pretend this is my thumb and I'm pulling the knife, but it's gonna be my finger. If you're pulling this way, your hand grips against the texture right here to keep your hand from sliding. So whether you're pushing or you're pulling, this keeps your hand nice and in place and from sliding around, and that's a really cool feature. It's really a made-for-use knife, and, like, I mean, some people might not think it's necessarily, like, that pretty a knife, but to me, just even the handle's cool, to where I think it's very cool to look at, too. It's really built for use, though. Really built for use. And that back lock, right there, locks in place exceptionally well. It's a really good lock. Locks in really well. Like I said, there's no wiggle, there's no play, and it's just there. It's just anyway, it's sturdy. Highly recommend this, particularly if you're, like I said, just looking for a knife and you want one that's reliable. There you go.